Oil and Gas Vision are joined with Paul Stonebanks, the Group President of 3T Energy Group. Can you tell us about the decision to create 3T Energy Group from the merger of Drilling Systems and AIS?
Yeah, I think really if you look back from when we first started, it was always around technology. We got to 2012, we knew drilling systems. This was when I was founded AIS, so we knew drilling systems, we knew the technologies, and ultimately it's sort of been a journey that we've sort of evolved with. And Blue Water Energy, who was acquired drilling systems and also acquired AIS in 2017 October, it's meant that we've put the two businesses together to really create something that's hopefully revolutionary and transforming training with technology.
And what impact has this had on the creation of new jobs? What has been your growth strategy?
In terms of the growth strategy, now we have roughly 300 people. Would be very disappointed if we don't at least increase employment, if you like, by at least another 300 people. So, in the next 3-4 years, we're planning to be very aggressive in the sense that, we really want to transform. So, we'll have to be on the front foot for that.
And how does 3T Energy Group aim to transform training in the energy sector?
It's very much about taking what we have in terms of AIS's systems that are built from day one, if you like. So trainer management, competency management, safety management, integrating them through eLearn, which will have 1,100-1,200 modules. We'll have vLearn, which is 120 modules, and it's then linking that back through to simulation. So you put all that together, and the value in that is to try to get guys to go more mobile. When on the trains, planes, whatever, they can start doing various different learning aids, which is effectively going to keep them sharper. Ironically, make them not come back to training centres as much, which effectively saves the businesses on travel, accommodation, and obviously expenses for the individuals.
What role does digitalisation and technology play in 3T Energy Group's training?
In terms of now, for example, so we as a business, if we were doing typical training, which some other training providers would do, we would actually mix that up with some technology to try to help that learning. So for us, it's pretty much at the centre of everything we do. So the technology around what I mentioned before, which is the trainer management, competency management, linking to eLearn, vLearns, virtual reality. It's really just harnessing all of them together and then taking that out and hopefully connecting that with data and pushing that out across the world.
You touched on cost savings a little bit, but are there any savings on cost or time that the industry can expect as a result of 3T's training?
Yeah, I mean, we've already proven that because of the size of the facilities that we have, the different locations, means people don't have to travel as much. The next step of that, which is where we are now, is to then link that back to technology. So we're proven already to save 20%. We expect to take that up to at least another 10%, so save 30% on training overall, and then looking at least 20% on travel, accommodation and everything of that nature, but also improving performance by 20%, which at the end of that, that's the key part. So performance and safety, performance and operations is what we aim for.
And for you, how important is training in today's market? What can companies be doing to improve on this?
I think technology is obviously key to advancement, if you like, but I think in industry now they're doing a phenomenal job of keeping standards very, very high. But now it's very much about how can we make that better, how can we decrease cost, how can we improve the performance. So I think where we are now, we're positioned, it isn't just come from nowhere, it's come from back in 2007 building to this particular point. So we're excited for the journey ahead.
Finally, what are 3T Energy Group's future plans? How will you continue to grow moving forward?
It's very much about leveraging the technologies that we have now. So as I mentioned, it's AIS with systems that they've grown since 2007, drilling systems that they've had for the last 27 years, taking that technology and that sort of engine, if you like, and then taking that forward and leveraging that globally. We really want training centres to have our systems, software, simulators. We want every training centre to work alongside each other because we think that's important. If you can connect that data, if you can connect and make simulators now, we have on the rig simulators, so we can take, instead of previously you take a $5 million simulator and try to put that in a huge centre. Say like this, what you can do now is take that into a desktop and get the same effectiveness, and obviously create better performance throughout the industry.